Flavor concussion do you have? Part 2. I'm Dr. Mark, a concussion specialist. I run a certified complete concussion clinic here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Let's talk about the visual vestibular type because this is very common. So the vestibular ocular flavor symptom generator of concussion. Usually what we're going to see, what you're going to feel is tension type headaches rather than migraine type headaches. So it's going to be this bilateral kind of band squeezing type headache, probably going to come with some neck pain. You might also feel some balance issues or some lightheadedness. That's kind of the vestibular flavor, the visual vestibular flavor here. And usually it's going to be triggered by movement of the head or movement of the environment. There's this mismatch in your perceived movement or the perceived movement of the world. And am I moving? Is the world moving? I don't know. I'm going to get tight. I'm going to get headaches. I'm going to feel dizzy. I'm going to feel gross. That's that visual vestibular type. Typically, what we might see on your exam is late exercise intolerance. So late meaning after 70% of your heart rate max. You can reach 80, you can reach 85, but it's not until there we start to see symptoms. Or it's not until later, a delayed exercise intolerance. So you can do the exercise, but then 2, 4, 6 hours later, you're hit by a bus. You feel a headache, you feel dizzy, you feel gross. That's that delayed exercise intolerance. And it's usually going to be paired with an exercise that has movement of your head or movement of the world. So thinking like treadmill, jogging, doing something outside or doing something inside where there's kind of a bounce, a cadence, which is that treadmill. And this activation, that visual vestibular system leads to this kind of, you can tolerate it for a while, and then there's a late intolerance or there's a delayed intolerance to exercise. We're also going to see, due to the visual and vestibular nature, oculomotor findings, vestibular findings. We're going to see those things on your exam. So again, where in the brain and why do we think this is happening in concussion? This is usually due to sort of these diffuse, because again, it's a stretching injury. It's not like a specific point, a lesion. We're usually going to see these diffuse issues with the vestibular ocular pathways throughout the cortex and the vestibular system. So if this sounds like you or people you work with, let me know in the comments.